What is up, Christian gamers, and welcome back to another video game discussion video. It's Josh, the Thomas fan, Just Dance Super Smash Brothers here, and today we're going to be talking about my idea for the Kirby 30th Anniversary Direct. Now, as we may know, that Nintendo has been announcing some things for this anniversary for Kirby. One of them being a perfect soundtrack of a concert going on. And there's also some particular storybooks, clips from Nintendo themselves, along with the Kirby and the Forgotten Land game, in which we do know that it's not the only game coming out this year, aside from the Kirby 64 for the Nintendo Switch Online system expansion pack. But there's a lot more diversity of what's going on and what's next for it. So today I'm here to talk about what I want to see and what I think is going to be in this special Kirby 30th Anniversary Direct. And this is all what I see and what I predict might come true. So hope you guys really enjoy this awesome Direct that you're about to see. Now, to start it all off, we're going to start off with, of course, a Kirby 30th Anniversary Collection.
Now, back in the Nintendo Wii, we used to have a Kirby 20th Anniversary Dream Collection, which of course you would allow to play games from the oldest to the newest, one or a few episodes of the Kirby Right Back At You show, some fan art, and many other special things, even a bonus mode.
Now, for the Kirby 30th Anniversary on Switch, I'm thinking that you will be able to play Kirby games from Kirby Dream Land to Kirby's Epic Yarn. And since we already know that Star Allies and Forgotten Land are pretty much really new to the Switch, so they're honestly not part of the collection. But there will be some other ones to go on. Aside from that, there is also going to be a huge soundtrack of Kirby from the oldest to the newest one, along with a nice massive art gallery of Kirby, along with a whole movie of Kirby Right Back At You right to the full movie instead of a few episodes from the Right Back At You TV show. And, of course, a bonus game mode, somewhat to the same gameplay design of Star Allies, in a somewhat similar way to like the new challenge stages from the 20th Anniversary Collection on the Wii.
So it would have that same concept, but in a Star Allies format, and the gameplay would be very similar, but have different terms.
The next step is also a collection. It doesn't, depending on if it's like classic collection or modern collection. For a classic collection, I'm thinking that they would have a collection of the classic iconic Kirby games, which of course being Kirby 64, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, and Kirby Squeak Squad. But since Kirby 64 is already on the Switch Online expansion pass, this probably would not happen. However, the other opportunity would be an awesome modern Kirby collection, which showcasing all of the modern Kirby games like Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Kirby Triple Deluxe, and Kirby Planet Robobot. Each would still function, and maybe for the DS to work on the Switch, they would probably take one screen and form it together as they take the two screens and form it together as one screen, so that way you don't have to look at two screens at the same time or even press the 3D to get enhanced graphics or quality. The next step is a new Kirby Air Ride game.
Now, there has been some rumors out there saying that there could be a new Kirby Air Ride in the works, or some port of Kirby Air Ride, but if that does not happen, then the other RNG privileges we might get is maybe a Kirby racing game, and Kirby Air Ride might not be considered it.
But since the new Kirby with the mouthful mode car exists, I think it's possible that we should get like a Kirby racing game. This was probably an original idea that I have in mind, and that's Kirby's Dream Party. This will kind of act similar to Mario Party in a type of way, but in this version, the characters will be on the boards across Dreamland, including the new Forgotten Lands as well, like Natural Plains, Everbay Coast, Wanderer Remains, Winterhorns, Overgrown Wasteland, and Redgar Forbidden Lands, and many other specific boards. They will also play a bunch of fun and interesting Kirby mini-games that you have seen in the 2D Kirby games already, since they will now be all together in one game, party game, which of course Dream Party will function all of these mini games in a new modern look. And of course, copy abilities will act as items throughout the board. And of course, they will even have like fun little features of what similar to Mario Party, but in a better way since this is Kirby. And the biggest change here is that in Mario Party, you have to collect stars to win the game. But in Kirby Dream Party, you have to get these invincible candies or invincible lollipops to win the game every time in each specific board. And there will also be a nice average roster of like 20 Kirby characters. The next update I want to go over is the fact on having Kirby Star Allies having the ability for online multiplayer. Now, and this will only work for specific modes like Story Mode, Guest Star Allies Go, The Ultimate Choice, and Heroes in Another Dimension. Only those specific modes, even the minigames Star Slam Heroes and Chop Champs. So yeah, it will get that similar Super Mario 3D World treatment kind of thing, because it would be so cool to have this feature so you don't have to worry about
having your friends all together for multiplayer because they don't have it.
For the Forgotten Land, they could have access to a new update or DLC on the way. For this free update or DLC, they could add like a bonus adventure mode, similar to like DDD Tour or Meta Nightmares Returns, some type, where you play as DDD or Meta Knight throughout your adventure, like the usuals from the previous ones, adventures we saw already. So they could do the same thing with the Forgotten Land in a 3D environment and see what the characters look like in a 3D setup. And maybe some bonus characters as well, and also in a 3D space. And maybe even extend the multiplayer as well, consistently, like they could do this for online multiplayer as well, while having the characters having their own customizable moveset combinations, the same mechanic from Star Allies to still do the same. And they could even do the same like that. But however, these characters could also maybe appear as cameo or does not speak roles in the background of Waddle Dee Town as appearing. But as a reminder, that Kirby and the Forgotten Land is considered a 3D linear game, similar to Mario Galaxy and 3D World. The reason is because in Super Mario Galaxy, Mario had to explore this massive Rosalina's Observatory as a nice hub world. And also, it even shared of discovering every specific galaxy and specific world setting you travel, and it had 6 different domes. In the Kirby and the Forgotten Land, it's considered that Waddle Dee Town has the similarity where you have the world map, and the world map takes you to 6 different worlds, similarly to Mario Galaxy. So it's the similar thing. And Waddle Dee Town also gives the ability for variety of mini games and boss arenas and all that. Even the bonus adventure mode for Kirby Fighters 2 is a new update of new characters and maybe outfits. As for the roster being this amount, there is still 2 open slots for new characters. Or maybe they could make the roster much bigger if they add more characters to this. Stuff that you probably saw from the Star Allies moveset and convert it into the Kirby Fighters 2 to make it really cool, and they would become actually playable because they managed to put like only 4 of those Dream Friends into the Kirby Fighters 2 moveset. They could do the same thing with the rest of the other Dream Friends from Star Allies. And as for bonus extra copy ability fighters, they could add the drill and gun ability from Forgotten Land. And speaking of Forgotten Land, they could even add some of the costumes from the Forgotten Land, because the copy abilities can be customizable. And this will also be compatibility with the Forgotten Land if you have the Forgotten Land and Fighters 2 at the same time. They could do this for any specific copy ability. This will even give access to new stages also from the Forgotten Land as well, which would actually make this really cool. Another thing to mention that I wanted to point out is Kirby Adventure on the Game & Watch. Because what better way? Because Mario and The Legend of Zelda already have their game on a specific Game & Watch system. So I think Kirby is gonna have the same thing with Kirby Adventure on the Game & Watch. And since it's a Game & Watch, they will even show some Kirby Adventure sprites showing the clock of the watch.
And every time it could show the HAL blocks as the numbers, as the good watch number. And every time we strike a o'clock, Kirby will attack the bomb in the center where the time hits, and it will change to a different number.
And then we'll also get a huge variety of merchandising and of cool stuff. We're getting some new plushies and stuff like the Bandana D, Alphalin, and a Woofa or Scruckly, all from the Forgotten Land. And of course, this brand new, most adorable Kirby 30th Anniversary plushie with the Star Rod wand with another Kirby, which is actually cool because this wand is actually removable on it, and it shows the classic Kirby face. And we will have some special Kirby events for Smash Ultimate and Splatoon 2 as well within that concept. And last but not least is having Masahiro Sakurai announcing an official Kirby movie. Now there's been some fake ones of the movie coming out in 2020 or 2022, and since the Mario movie has been delayed to 2023, Sakurai will also announce a good voice acting cast. Now the voice acting cast I'm going to give out is, in my opinion, who would have a good role for that particular voice cast for the Kirby movie. First, we're starting off with Kirby. He will be played by Vernius Karnik. Despite he is Kirby because he's pink, round, and has a total personality for Kirby, and he's gonna have a big role in the movie by the amazing Vernius. The Royal Penguin King, DDD, will be played by Larry the Cable Guy. I doubt he's gonna have an awesome accent from the Kirby Right Back at You TV show. The dark, edgy Kirby is, depending on the viewers right now, there will be a poll right now, which of these voice actors will do the best job for Mennonite. He could be played by Antonio Banderas, Will Arnett, Carlos, or Abel Ares. I doubt he's gonna have that amazing dark Spanish accent in terms of tone. Next, Samuel Vincent will be playing Bandana D. Most of the Bandana Ds don't talk, but this Waddle Dee does, and he will be showing awesome help and assistance throughout the adventure. The beautiful, awesome, funny hamster himself, Rick, will be voiced by John Hassler. I doubt he's gonna have that awesome Australian accent for this lovable hamster. Peter Browngot will be playing the character Kine. I doubt he's gonna have a very funny, goofy role for Kine, the fish. Coo the purple bird will be voiced by Greg DeGlissel Griffin. Now there hasn't been no voiceover appearance in the Right Back at You TV show, but now Coo will officially have a voice to face that role from the amazing Grayson. The dark intergalactic betrayer and superstar Marks will be voiced by Mark Hamill. I really hope to see a very evil tone from Mark. The goofy blue blobber Gooey will be voiced by Bill Fakerbake. I expect he's gonna be a very dumb and stupid tone that makes it hilarious from the funny Bill. The lovable Candice Kawaii will be voicing Adeline. I expect her voice to be very cute and adorable. Then, Ribbon the Little Fairy will be voiced by Tara Strong. I expect this to be as very adorable and cuteness as Adeline before. And of course, the Makoto Omoto, who has voiced Kirby and other diversity of Nintendo characters, will also be appearing in this movie, and will even make some special cameo appearances throughout the movie. And there's also a huge diversity of other voice actors who will be playing our favorite specific Kirby characters throughout the movie, that they might even be appearing in some cameos or does not speak roles, but will make an awesome appearance in this new version of a Kirby movie, and hope you get to see these characters pretty soon when the movie comes out officially, if that ever happens in the far future. Who knows when. So before the video ends, I just want to make this little announcement that I want to make before I end it. And a little quick drum roll. We reached 1 million views. Thank you guys so much for all of the support and love you have put onto my channel. I really appreciate it. Continue, guys. You guys pressing the like button. You are commenting. You're subscribing, and you're putting the notifications and all that. That is amazing. That is a big goal right there. And maybe as we continue to progress and go bigger, as we progress and we go up higher, we are going to reach a new goal of views, like maybe 2 million. Who knows what now? And as of continuation, I will continue. The next one will be the upcoming Just Dance video pretty soon. Another one will be this is where I will talk about my ideas for developing the first games that I will first be creating. And of course, I will also be getting a new series of conspiracies, some Smash Tuber conspiracies and other theories as well, starting off with the TC Nick 3 theory. And afterwards, the Mario Pool Party Part 2 video is in development, because I just got the first 10 minigames for it, and there's gonna be 80 more in the progress. So I hope you guys really stick to that. And thank you guys so much for watching. And make sure you're subscribing, because according to here, 92.6 of you are still not subscribed. If you still love, and I'm saying this, if you still love this type of content, you press that like button, press that subscribe button, and comment down below right away, because you do not want to miss stuff like this. This is the best channel to be in. And even though this is a small channel, but we have big ideas here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.